Good morning. Welcome to what I eat in a day, starting with my coffee. And this video is sponsored by Noom. So I'm gonna get started and make some food, some breakfast. I'm gonna have a really yummy breakfast that I've been making, and it involves hummus toast. It's kind of weird, but I'll show you exactly what I do to make it. It's so yummy. All right, delicious breakfast. I know it's weird to think to put hummus on it, but I'm telling you, it's so good. So I just did the garlic hummus, some microgreens, tomato, onion, and everything but the bagel seasoning on here, and it's all from Trader Joe's. So yummy. Well, I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this with my coffee, and I'll see you back for lunch. It's time to make lunch, yay! So I just worked out, showered, got ready for the day, and now I'm ready to make a panini for lunch for myself and for Tim. Benson doesn't like fancy paninis like this, but before I get into making my sandwich, I thought I would share with you guys how I got back into making food and like really what gave me the push to start focusing on my health with eating again and stuff like that. So I'll share with you what I've been using, and then I'll meet you back over here so we can make the sandwich together. As most of you know, I've been going through kind of a rough patch this last couple weeks. Some stuff has happened in my family, and it's just really taken a toll on my mental health and also just on my physical health as well. I really just stopped caring about what I was eating. We were going through the drive-thru a lot, and also exercise started to decline too. I'm usually really good at being active and stuff like that, and it just has just been kind of on the wayside recently. And to top it off, we are actually going to Hawaii in a few weeks, the end of September actually. Since we're gonna be on a beach and I'm gonna be in my bathing suit pretty much the entire vacation, I realized I needed to get in control of my health again and just to feel better mentally and physically. So I actually enlisted the help of Noom, which is sponsoring this video as well, but they are a great resource and have really helped me because I have an issue with snacking, late night snacking, and when depression and anxiety hit for me, that's when I go full force into the sweets. I want to eat everything, chips, anything and everything I will eat, and it's usually late at night. And I know that my issue is definitely psychology based, and the reason I love Noom so much is because they focus not just on weight loss, but also on the science and the psychology surrounding what we're going through when we're trying to lose weight or just get healthy in general. So I really was attracted to that because I need to get my mind straight before I can get, you know, my physical health in order. What I really like about Noom is the fact that it's all individualized and based exactly on your needs alone. It's super simple. You take a 30-second quiz and it kind of just goes through everything and what your goals are, what you're looking for, the way you feel about food, the way you feel about exercise and all that stuff. And then it personalizes it exactly for you. You also have a coach that pretty much messages you every day, and if you have questions, you can message them. My coach is Laura, and she's been amazing. She follows me through the journey since I've started. Another great feature that Noom offers is different courses. The course I really loved was the one that talked about emotional stress eating and you know, how to manage when you're hungry, like the hunger cues, and when you're just grabbing those chips when you're feeling stressed, depressed, whatever it is, what I've been going through. I literally can log all my meals for the day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. I also log my exercise. I log in how many steps that I do every day, and you can do water intake. They have great reminders and goals that they can set for you. Noom is great for anyone who just needs more motivation, needs to get back on track, or needs help setting goals. If you guys are interested, click on the link in the description and take your Noom evaluation. It's super quick, it's easy, and it is geared exactly for you and your individual needs. All right, so I'm making paninis today, and I'm gonna use the ciabatta demi baguette from Trader Joe's. And I'm just gonna make 2 sandwiches, like cut this half in half, one for me, one for Tim. All right, so the sandwich halves are ready. I'm just gonna add some spread. I am gonna use everything but the bagel Greek yogurt dip, and I'm gonna add some onion salt to it because I just think it'll be good. I'm just gonna add it to the whole thing because there's not much left. And I will say, I would use the new Green Goddess seasoning, but if you watched my taste test, Luke, Tim's friend, was in it and he really liked it, so I sent it home with him so he could have it. And I gave him a bunch of stuff from that video actually, but I thought I would just pick another bottle up when I go back to work because I love it and I think that would be so good in this. So until I go back to work, I'm gonna be using what I got. All right, I'm just gonna mix this up. Okay, got the dip. Now I'm just gonna put it on both sides of the sandwich. Okay, obviously you could use mayo and you could like do whatever you want. I'm just doing this because this is what sounds good and this is what I'm eating today, so yeah. Both breads are getting slathered and lathered in this dip. It's like what I do at night with my face moisturizer, you know? Just slather it on, make sure it covers every inch of the bread / of your face. I don't even know. Now that the spread is on, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up some sun-dried tomatoes. These are from Trader Joe's. So I'm just gonna chop up a bunch so that they're fine and minced. All right, so got the sun-drieds and I'm just gonna put some on the bottom of one side of the bread, on the bottom part, because I don't want it all to fall off. And then I actually sauteed some zucchini last night and I just used like an all-purpose Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and I just sauteed it on a skillet for like 4 to 5 minutes until they like were well cooked. And I'm just gonna put those on top here too. This smells so good. I really like how it was cooked. And it's convenient because I cooked it last night and now I can just put it on everything. I mean, I had some last night too, but so yummy. I love zucchini. And my zucchini in my garden did not really come out this year, so that kind of is a bummer, but whatever. Okay, and then the last step is just to put some mozzarella cheese on top, so that way it all melts. So that is the sandwich, but I have to put it on the stovetop now. So I'm just gonna do a little olive oil in a pan and put these on there and then weigh something down. I usually just put like another pan on top and then put something heavy on top of the pan so it kind of pushes it down. And then halfway through, I'm gonna flip it and I'll share with you how it looks in the end. And I'm probably gonna pair this with a side salad because these sandwiches are really small, but I think it's gonna be filling. So while the paninis are cooking behind me, I'm gonna just put together the organic Caesar salad kit from Trader Joe's. These are the best kits from Trader Joe's. I love their salad kits because they're just so easy, you know? Like I don't have to worry about finding all these ingredients and letting them go bad because I don't wanna have 7 salads that are the same every single day of the week. So this is perfect and convenient. Plus it has the vegetarian Caesar dressing, which is nice because most Caesar dressings are not vegetarian. But this is how I make it for Tim and I. I just put it in like 2 separate bowls. And I'm gonna add the Parmesan cheese and then the dressing. This dressing smells so good. Yummy. Can't wait to have this in my tummy. Now this step is very important if you like your salads chopped because I personally don't like really thick lettuce. I want it to be able to like eat small bites and not have like a bunch of salad in my mouth. So I use these herb scissors. They're like to chop herbs. They're double, 2 scissors in one. And once I get the dressing in, I wait on the croutons and I just go in and I start chopping it up with this, and this works really well. Not only does this chop, it actually like mixes all the dressing together too, so that's nice. All right, so now it looks literally like a salad you would buy at a restaurant because it's like nice and chopped, it's really well mixed. And then the last thing is to add the croutons on top. Tim likes croutons, so he gets more than me. I like them, but I try to not eat too many. And then this is our side salad that's gonna go with our sandwich. So I'm gonna check on those and then I'll show you the finished meal, and I'm so excited to eat. All right, the sandwich is done. Look at that, looks so good. So I brought Tim in so he can try it too and let you guys know that I'm not just tooting my own horn. So here we go.
Oh, it smells good. Oh my gosh.
You like it?
Yeah, a lot.
Good.
That sauce is amazing.
It's the everything but the bagel seasoning.
Is it? I can kind of taste that a little bit.
Yeah, and
It's
I
really
added
good.
onion salt to it too. You like
This
it?
is good. Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. Okay, so this is the lunch that I made for us today, and it's so good, and it's really easy, but it kind of like tastes more gourmet than like a normal sandwich. So I'm gonna sit down and eat this. I also made us Caesar salads.
Yeah, that was yummy too.
So really yummy, semi-healthy lunch. It's not the healthiest, but it's pretty good. So
Thanks, honey.
welcome. So I think I'm starting right where I left off with you guys, back in the kitchen, but a lot has happened. It's already 6:20, so it's dinner time. I'm making dinner right now, but let me catch you up because this is what I eat in a day, and I did not film myself drinking my Starbucks. Tim ran out and grabbed me a pumpkin cream cold brew coffee, and I had a little sunflower seed cookie from Trader Joe's to go with it. I only had one. And so that's what I've eaten so far. I am also going to enjoy a Sam Adams Oktoberfest beer while I make dinner because it's 104 degrees outside, and well, not anymore. I think it's like 88 now, but it was a really hot day, and an ice cold beer is exactly what I needed. So I'm gonna get started with cooking. I'm just making my base for my rice right now. So I'm gonna be making, I mean, it's Spanish style. I just found a like really quick and easy 20-minute recipe online because I wanted to use this can of diced tomatoes. So you could use tomato juice, but I'm using these. And I'm just dicing some onion real quick because I'm gonna saute this up to go in the rice. And this is just a yellow onion. I also have a green bell pepper I'm gonna dice up real quick. My eyes are burning, ow! Oh my gosh, this will make me cry. This is a strong onion. Ooh-wee! Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Saturday night. I'm just doing the littlest amount of avocado oil just so that I can saute these veggies. And then I'll put in the tomato base. Okay, now that's sauteing, and I am going to do something very unconventional. Some of you might think it's weird. Personally, I think it's weird, but it's my only option, so don't judge. Well, judge if you want, I really don't care. But here it is, the organic diced tomatoes. The recipe I found called for tomato juice, like V8, or basically a pureed this. These are big chunks, so I'm just gonna go in. Should I puree it? I do have a puree thing. Oh, I don't know. No, what should I do? I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna cut it up. So I'm actually gonna use this little mini food chopper. I got this for Benson when he was a baby, and I used to actually puree all of his food when he first started eating. I cooked all of his veggies and stuff. So I'm just gonna use this because I think it'll do a good job. We'll see. I'm not gonna do all the whole can at once, I don't think. Should I do the whole can at once? I don't know. I'm so indecisive today. Yeah, why not? Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I'm scared. I'm wearing a white shirt. Okay, here we go. Ha 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 ha! I did it. And no splashes, at least not yet. And that means I should probably put an apron on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, look at that. I don't even have to cut it up. Normally, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I take scissors and I just chop it all up. But today, I outsmarted myself. Oh, snap. I'm making a mess. Oh well, my kitchen, not yours. I guess you guys can just watch and think this is funny. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side for a second. I'm gonna check on my veggies that are sauteing. Oh, I have to wash my rice. Oh my gosh, I'm doing so bad tonight. You would think I've had more than just a couple sips of one beer, but no, this is just my daily life. Translucent veggies for the win. Okay, where's my phone? I'm scattering. Saute onion, pepper, and a bit of water until softened and translucent. Remove from heat. Set aside until rice is ready. Oh, glad I read that, because guess what? I was gonna cook it all together. Nope, that is not what you're supposed to do. Okay, we're doing this together as a family, a big, happy family. So, my veggies, nice and sauteed. I'm gonna go ahead and just transfer those into this bowl right here. And then I'm going to add the tomato juice because I need to get that boiling. And now I'm gonna do tomato juice in here. Not all of it. This really turned out good. I'm just patting myself on the back because I'm very impressed with myself. I'm gonna add a little water to this. This is very thick and I'm cooking the rice in it. I think it needs water. I'm just winging it, so if it doesn't turn out perfect, I will perfect it next time, but you guys are all doing this with me, so it's cool. I'm gonna do what my mom used to do. Fill a can like this with water, and that's how they measured everything back in like the 90s. I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm adding like a cup of water to this so that the rice can actually cook. While that's boiling, I am going to rinse my rice like 5 times. This is the jasmine rice from, you guessed it, Trader Joe's. You guys notice anything different? Maybe the fact that I'm wearing an apron now and I had to change my shirt because in fact I did splatter because it's just the rules when I cook with a white shirt. I added the rice. The rice is in here, which I need to cover. 15 minutes. Now it's time to cook the rest of what I'm cooking, which is the fire roasted bell peppers and onions from Trader Joe's. This is frozen. And then I'm using the Beyond sausage. This is not from Trader Joe's. By the way, if you do end up cooking with these, they come frozen, so I just leave them in the freezer. But I put 2 sausages out like an hour, probably 2 hours ago now, so they can thaw out, and there's a casing over it. So you have to peel that off before you cook your sausage. But I'm gonna start with this because it's frozen. So let's go over to the skillet and I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna add some avocado oil. Brains! Little salt and pepper. All right, so we got the peppers, onions, and sausage in this one, and the yummy tomato rice, Spanish rice. I added salt and pepper to this too, just FYI. Okay, I'm adding the rest of the tomato into here like it says to do, and then my sauteed onions and bell pepper. All right, this, my friends, is the completed dish. It does not look pretty, but hopefully it tastes good. I'm gonna try it right now. All right, it is time to taste this masterpiece. It was so easy to make, and I think it's like pretty healthy. I don't think there's a lot of veggies in it, which makes it good. So, I like it. It's delicious. However, I think it could use a little more seasoning, maybe something with a little more spice. But for my first time making this meal, it turned out pretty darn good, and I'm definitely gonna sit down and enjoy this food and get my family in here to enjoy it too. But I hope you guys liked this, what I eat in a day. If you did like it and you like these videos, make sure to give it a thumbs up so I know and I can make more like this. It's really fun for me and it changes it up, and you know, I'm still gonna be doing my Trader Joe's hauls every Friday and the taste test every Saturday, but sometimes it's fun to trickle these in, especially because there's a lot that's been going on in my life and I wanted to keep you all updated since you're all my online internet friends. So with that being said, have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.